So after calculating the overall yields, we are now going to find out the overall material balance. So how to do the overall material balance? For that thing we require overall yield that we have discussed. So till now we have calculated light naphtha, yield of light naphtha, yield of heavy naphtha, light distillate and heavy distillate. These are the TVP cut volume percentage. That's basically not the yield. So we have to understand what is the meaning of yields. So basically these are the TVP cut points. TVP cut points means light naphtha at 12.7 means it is 12.7 this point. So this is a cut point, that is the end point. Similarly heavy naphtha 23.5, so this one is the 23.5. Similarly 41, this will be the 41, and for the heavy distillate this is the 51.5. These are the basically the limits for all these streams, but we have to find out their range and their yield. So obviously light naphtha is started from 0 up to the 12.7. From the 12.7 up to the 23.7, that is the this is the heavy naphtha, and from the 23.7 to 41, that will be the light distillate, and then after the light distillate 41.6 to 51.5, that will be the heavy distillate. Sorry. After that there will be the residue from 51.5 onwards. So this is basically the range. In mathematically we can write like this. Light naphtha is started from 0 to 12.7 because the yield is 12.7. the end point, the TVP cut volume is this one. For heavy naphtha it is started from 12.7 up to the 23.5, that is basically the end point of that heavy naphtha, and the yield will be the final minus initial, that is 10.8. Similarly for light distillate and for heavy distillate, so all these are the yields: 12.7, 10.8, 18.1 and 9.9. these are the ranges. So ranges, with the help of ranges we can find out the yields. Now come to the overall material balance calculations. How to calculate? For that thing, what are given here? Crude flow rate is, that is feed is given here 100,000 bpsd at the rate of 31.6 degree API. So the API is given of the feed stock and the flow rate is given in the bpsd. What is the meaning of bpsd? We'll discuss it. The second given parameter is the overflash, that is denoted by the L naught, and we have discussed about the basic concept of overflash is the extra amount of the vaporization after the total distillate. So the total value is to volume percent of the total crude. The products: light naphtha, heavy naphtha, light distillate and heavy distillates. These are the four products basically, and the last one, that is the bottom residue, that can be denoted by the W. All products have same ranges as calculated in previous topics. So in the previous one we have find out the yield, we have find out the ranges. So we have to calculate, go for the overall material balance in the atmosphere distillation column and find out the barrels per hour, pounds per hour and molar units. So let us discuss about the calculations mode. The first thing you should know about the meaning of BPSD and how to convert that BPSD. It's nothing but the barrels per stream day. Barrels per stream day. So that is the meaning of BPSD. If we want to convert this X BPSD into the pounds per hour, how we can go? You have to multiply the density, and after going through all these conversion, finally we can say that the X BPSD is equal to 14.6 into the value of X into the value of specific gravity. So if you multiply these three values, you will get the BPSD into the pounds per hour. That is basically what we want to calculate, because our requirement is, one requirement is barrels per hour, the second requirement is pounds per hour. So we have to convert barrels into the pounds in this way. Now this is basically the overall table. So we'll discuss one by one. The first range, initial range, final range and yields. So all these three are basically calculated. This is column 1 C1, this is column C2, this is column C3. So feed is given initially 0 to 100 as with the reference to the TVP. Obviously it is started from 0 to 100 in the TVP one. So the yield is here. C2 minus C1 means 100 minus 0, it becomes 100. Light naphtha is given 12.7, 10.8 and so on, light distillate and heavy distillate. The remaining is, that is for bottom, 51.5 to 100 remaining, that equivalent to the 48.5. This is all about the ranges of initial, final and their yields. Now there is a new thing, that is overflash, L naught. So L naught range is over and above the total products. We have these products, and finally this is the 51.5. Up to the 51.5 volume percent product is there. So after 51.5 there are 2 volume percent. From 51.5 to 53.5, that is 2 volume percent is the overflash. So overflash, because overflash is the internal material balance, that's why we can it is not affected the bottom value, that is residue value. It is basically the internal calculations. Now the next step is mid volume percent. So we know how to calculate the mid volume percent. You can go for, if the ranges are given, just C1 plus C2 upon 2 means initial range plus final range divided by 2. These are the basically calculations mode. And then the next is API, that is a column 5. API, how to calculate the API? So 31.6, this is given. So you have to find out the API of all these streams with the help of equations or graph, except the bottom one. There is a highlight color for the bottom one. We have a special method for the bottom residue apart from the distillates. We'll discuss also how to calculate the bottom one. But for the API you can go for basic TVP graph, that is the graph number 1 we have already shared with all of you. In that graph, API, how to calculate the API, that is given in the graph. Also we can share the equations. So in this way you can find out the API of all these streams except the bottom residue, that is W. Then if you know the API, you can find out the specific gravity with the formula. It's a very simple one. You can convert this formula with the help of C5 column. And now this is all about up to the specific gravity. Come to the BPSD. So it is given 100,000 barrels per stream day. How to calculate these values? These are the yield in percentage, 12.7. So we have to just multiply the flow rate of all these C3, that is yields. Yield multiply 4 divided by 100. So this is basically 12.7% in the 100. So what will be in the 100,000? That's a simple story. So in this way you can find out using this formula the BPSD yields in the terms of BPSD. Barrels per hour, just divide 24. This is day. If you divide by 24 you will get the per hour. So barrel per hours, all these values divided by 24. So this is our first answer. We need the calculation material balance in terms of barrels per hour. The second is the pounds per hour. So I have discussed about the equation 14.6 multiply by the specific gravity. This 14.6 multiply by specific gravity multiply by the one more term, that is the BPSD, this one. So you will get the barrels per hour, simple. Then the next one is the molecular weight. How to get the molecular weight? So there are, you can go for the graph or the equations. So in the equations you can have basically the with the help of mid volume percent, you can say molecular weight, we can calculate the molecular weight. And the last one, moles per hour, we all know. If we know the molecular weight, if we know the amounts, just divide C9 upon C10 molecular weight, you will get the moles per hour. So this is our third one. This is pounds per hour is the second our desired answer, and the moles per hour is the last one. So these three are the basically material balance methods. Material balance basically answer we need pounds per hour in terms of barrels per hour in terms of moles per hour. So we can discuss, this is basically for the residue. I have told you how to calculate the API. So API of the residue can be calculated using this equation. This is about the API. For the API you need to find out the volume percent, how much volume is there for the crude, or you can go for this equation. So where y is the API, that is desired one, x you have to put the volume percent, that is the yield of the residue. For example, in our case yield is 48.5 volume percent. So volume percent on whole crude is 48.55, about 50%. You can see in the graph it comes very close to API. This is API, this is API. So it is very close to very low value, and it is given about 17.5. So it is about 17.5. Sorry, this is not API, this is API. So you can get about 17.5, and in this way you can find out, either you can use the graph. Similarly for the molecular weight, this is used for this graph is used for the molecular weight. How to calculate the molecular weight? Either you can go for this equation where y is the molecular weight, and X is the mid volume percent. So these terms are given, and you can use it. In this way you can find out. Thank you very much.